Story time. It was the early 2000s. I was a young guitarist, and back then I thought that the pinnacle of heavy guitar tone was achieved by running my Digitech grunge into my Line 6 Spider 3. Despite my incredible rig, I decided that my tone could get even better if I were to change my guitar's pickups. I had read that high output equals more distortion, so obviously only the highest output pickup would be appropriate for my unique genre-defining breed of metal. And that pickup was, of course, the Invader by Seymour Duncan. But before I laid down my hard-earned money, I decided to head to the mecca of informed guitar players and seek the wise opinions of the esteemed tone experts of the Ultimate Guitar forums. You see, before the advent of YouTube, the best place to get unbiased real-world opinions on guitar gear was either the Harmony Central user review section, 7string.org, or ultimateguitar.com. These people seemed so knowledgeable. After all, they did play through tube amps with their American-made guitars, and if they were willing to put their opinions onto the internet for everyone to see, they must know what they're talking about, right? Amongst the many threads for how to get the best metal tone, I was sure that the secret ingredient would be the Invader. However, the opinion on the Invader was very divisive. There was definitely love for this pickup, but you really didn't have to look far to see the absolute hate this pickup set was subject to. Despite its fans, the general consensus was that the Seymour Duncan Invader is considered to be a muddy pickup, that it can't do clean tones and it isn't very good for anything other than metal, and even then, a lot of people thought that it wasn't very good for that. Yes, in the early 2000s Wild West-esque world of guitar forums, the Invader was generally considered the laughingstock amongst the tone experts that frequented the Ultimate Guitar forums, and it was thrown to the wayside along with the Line 6 Spider, the Pod, the BBE Sonic Maximizer, and even the Boss Metal Zone. Fast forward to today, and the landscape of internet guitar snobbery is a much more peaceful and accepting place, and due to the likes of Ola England and Josh Scott, some of the gear that was scoffed at is looked upon more fondly and seen in a much better light. So what about the Invaders? Are they really the mud machines that Ultimate Guitar branded them as? Are they really too high output to produce clean tones? Let's find out. Chunky, a lot of sustain, awful lot of sustain. This is a bolt-on neck. Let's do some fast rhythm stuff to see how it sounds compared to the humbucker to the single coil. We do the same thing in single coil mode on the bridge. So again, it actually sounds quite good. Obviously, the downside of putting it in single coil mode is you're going to get 60 cycle hum. This is to be expected. But yeah, it actually sounds surprisingly good with the single coil. Yeah, it sounds kind of cool. I'm just going to run through a few more riffs and take it from there. So this is the neck pickup in humbucking mode. Hey, this is Editor Dave here. I just wanted to add something in about the Invader neck pickup. I wanted to mention it when I was recording, but I completely forgot. The Invader neck pickup is actually quite an interesting wind. It's much lower output than the bridge, as you'd expect being a neck pickup. But also there's, on one of the coils, there's actually a capacitor wired into it. And that capacitor effectively acts as a filter to sort of filter out a lot of the low end. So it kind of demuds the pickup. So it's something that you want to be careful with. If you have an Invader neck pickup and you're looking to add coil splitting option to it, you want to make sure that the coil that you disengage when you activate your coil split is the one that doesn't have the filter. And then that way, when you are playing in single coil mode, you're playing with the coil that has the filter, which kind of eliminates some of the low end, and you get this quite a nice bright sounding neck pickup out of it. If you end up switching off the coil that has the filter, you end up with a very dark muffled neck pickup, and that might be the sound that you want, but it's something to consider if you are wiring in an Invader neck pickup. Yeah, anyway, back to the video. Just thought I'd interject with that. And now we do the same, but with the neck split. So it's, yeah, quite a nice, clean, bright sort of sound you're getting from it. So there we have it. That's the Seymour Duncan Invader set. My thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I've had Invaders sort of in and out of guitars for years now, and I think it's cool. You know, obviously the bridge pickup is a big, overwound, high output beast. That's what it's literally designed to do. So I think if you're going into getting an Invader and going, oh my god, it's really high output, it's like, no shit. But split it, I think you can get some really good tones. The neck pickup is a completely different beast. There's a bit of a misconception that it's as high output as what the bridge pickup is, and it's obviously not the case. It's a much lower output wind. It still has the big ceramic magnets and the big pole pieces, but it's a different beast, and you can definitely get some decent clean tones out of it. And split, I think it sounds quite good as well. So yeah, that's a little overview. If you like what you heard, there's some links at the end for more Stormborn-y goodness. And obviously don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that crap. So yeah, I don't really know how to end this. So thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.